The data presentation tool, referred to as the DPT, is a quality improvement tool created by the Canadian Primary Care Sentinel Surveillance Network, which allows you to visualize and explore your patient panel. In this video, we will explain the deprivation scores used in the DPT. Deprivation scores, sometimes known as deprivation indices, provide a representation of the socioeconomic status of a panel of patients. Deprivation scores in the DPT are organized into three categories. Material, which reflects access to everyday goods and takes into account education level, employment, and average income. The other factor, social, assesses connection to family and community and looks at marital status, how many people live alone, and the prevalence of single-parent families. And finally, the third category, called combined, is a combination of both of the above. Furthermore, the deprivation scores are divided into 5 quintiles, and the bar graphs show the proportion of patients in each quintile for the 3 categories. For example, hovering over this part of the graph reveals that 22.4% of patients in the network fall into the most deprived quintile, Q5, for material deprivation. The deprivation scores are calculated using a number of variables derived from the Canadian Census and other data sources. The results are aggregated and attached to Canadian postal codes to provide a picture of the socioeconomic status of the community in which the patient lives. It's important to note that the deprivation scores do not necessarily indicate the socioeconomic status of any individual, but they are useful for understanding the collective status of groups of patients. Deprivation scores are represented visually in the bottom right corner of the DPT dashboard page. Currently, we see the deprivation scores for the entire network. A drop-down menu at the top of the dashboard can be used to select your site or provider ID. Selecting a site or sentinel will update the graph to show those deprivation data as well. Now, let's select a sentinel, in this case, Sentinel 6. The graph now shows the deprivation quintiles for that sentinel in addition to those for the sentinel site and for the entire network. This allows clinicians to visualize the socioeconomic status of their panel compared with that of their clinic and the network as a whole. In this video, we have explained the meaning of deprivation scores used in the DPT. If you are interested in joining CPCSSN, join now at cpcsn.ca. For more videos like these, visit the CPCSSN YouTube channel.